Hey folks, last week you saw me play around with the AEON string sustainer by TC Electronic. It's kind of like an EBO sort of thing. You turn it on and you can turn it off. It sustains your guitar strings indefinitely, so you can do all sorts of fun, slidey around ambient sort of bowed sounds with it. And I got a lot of questions from people asking if it would work with bass. I've got a bass right here in my hand. And if it works with acoustic, which I'll try after I try the bass. So I just wanted to show off what it can or can't do, answer some questions. This, by the way, is my Slammer by Hamer short scale bass. Just keep that into consideration. I don't have a regular scale bass around here, but it has real bass strings on it, so I think it should, act kind of the same. All right, let's see how this works out. I'll strap it on and see if I can get these strings sustaining indefinitely. Well, it works on the low string. It takes a long time to charge up any sort of kinetic energy in that low string. I also had to roll down the volume on the neck pickup because the lows were flubbing out my one of my speakers. All right, let's try the A string. One of the things that is not convenient for bass is that the tray that you rest on the strings is not wide enough to rest on the neighboring strings that you're trying to affect. So you literally have to manually hold this at the correct distance away from the string without touching anything. It's a little bit of a trick. It's definitely not something you could do, kind of like casually. Right, A string. It's difficult to get it close enough to the string to affect it without rattling against the string. All right, let's try the D string now. You really got to find the right place on the string too, or it just doesn't work. Seems like right around here is the sweet spot. Definitely works a lot better starting on the D string, so I'm expecting the G string to be similar. I don't know. Come on, string, charge up. There we go. It works, but it's pretty tricky. You have to have quite a bit of finesse to get the bass to work with the AEON. So I'm assuming it's similar to using an EBow on a bass. All right, let's try the acoustic. This is my old Hohner acoustic. I'll adjust the camera so that you can watch. I'm going to stay seated. We'll use this 58 here to pick it up. Low E. It's sustaining. The low E doesn't feel like it wants to go. There we go. It feels like it doesn't have a very strong pull on these wound acoustic strings. What am I making contact with? It is working, but it's definitely not as immediate or as aggressive as using an electric guitar. D string. I haven't actually tuned this. Come on. There it is. It takes so long to charge, it's not really effective. Try the G. The G starts to get workable, like you can do some things on the G. Alright, unwound B string. Oh, already it's charging up. That's not really a surprise. I don't know what is rattling against, but it's not terribly fun to use it that way. All right. The high B seems to be the winner so far. Yeah, no dice on the high E either, but the high B seems to work. So if you want a high B drone while you're doing other stuff playing acoustic guitar, it's up to you whether or not this is a creative tool that you could use on an acoustic or a bass guitar. I hope I've shown kind of the range of what it can actually do with those. Like I said, that's a short scale bass. I don't know if that makes a big difference. This is just a regular Dreadnought acoustic with old crusty strings on it. I don't know if that makes a difference. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude and nasty comments if you want to. I can handle it. Support us on Patreon if you really like this channel. Later, guys.